Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Fuck yeah, 20XX baby. Now we're getting into some really good shit. This game is simply sublime. The gameplay, music, and roguelite nature all coalesce perfectly, creating a game that's so good, I thank the developer on Facebook for making it. And I guess I'd better explain before continuing. Yes, these are Mega Man X sprites that I modded in using the Mega Man X mod. No disrespect to the characters that Chris King created. It's just, this mod is just too good. Just look at this. It even changes all the armor sets to be from the Mega Man X games. This mod is so good that I've even theorized that it was actually created by Chris King himself and uploaded separately from the base game to sidestep legal issues from Capcom. And to the guys that made this mod, please take that as a compliment. You guys are amazing. But I'm getting off track. 20XX is a roguelite side-scrolling platformer developed by Battery Staple and Firehose Games. It began as a Kickstarter back in 2014 under the name Echoes of Eridu, and was finally released in 2017 after 3 years of development in Steam's Early Access program, with a much better name, might I add. Judging by this article written by Chris King, releasing in early access was absolutely essential to getting the game up to the high level of quality that it is now. And I'm happy to see that. This is the kind of early access success story that we don't see enough. I wonder how many people commented on that god-awful cover art before they changed it. Jesus Christ. I bought 20XX during the 2018 Steam Winter Sale for a really good price. It was the second time that the cheapest game that I bought during a sale became the one that I loved the most. The first was Awesome Knots. We'll talk about that one another time. As for the plot, Doctors Sharp and Flat have let their robotic experiments get out of control, and it's up to X and Zero, Nina and Ace, to clean up the mess. Doctors. Why is it always doctors? Dr. Wily, Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Neo Cortex. I swear, doctors will be the death of us all one day. With your trusty blaster or plasma sword in hand, you'll fight through 8 randomly generated stages. While there are 8 unique bosses for each stage, there are only 4 unique templates that focus on different challenges. The Jungle Station, which focuses on lots of spikes and disappearing platforms. The Super Hot Facility, which focuses on flame jets and conveyor platforms. The Arctic Data Center, my favorite, which focuses on slippery platforms and icicle turrets. And the toughest of the 4, Stone Temple Sky City, which focuses on lots of moving platforms over bottomless pits and laser barriers, which are just an enormous pain in the ass to deal with. I recommend tackling this one when you have a leg upgrade. I would gripe about how the game doesn't have 8 truly unique stages, but when you take into consideration how the boss weapons are designed, you start to understand the reason. The flame barrier can completely stop icicles, making it wise to collect it before tackling the Arctic Data Center. And the Force Nova can disable those laser barriers in the Sky City, an absolute must for getting through that level without suffering an aneurysm. I love this design. The boss weapons have so much more utility in 20XX than they ever did in a Mega Man game. And I mean any of them, not just the X series. There are many other uses for boss weapons, and you'll have a blast discovering them yourself. By the way, there is, of course, more after the initial 8 stages, but I'd rather not spoil that for you. Dashing, wall jumping, charge shotting, all of your Mega Man X staples are here. But oh, my friends, there is so much more. 20XX is a roguelite, and as such, your experience will change on every playthrough. Sometimes you'll be given powerful boosts to your boss powers and energy stock, prompting you to just completely abandon your base weapon. Which is made all the more satisfying since you can have 3 boss powers equipped for easy access. Not to mention, you can instead choose some currency or a stat boost if you don't like a certain boss power. Sometimes you'll collect the Armatort armor set that makes you immune to spikes and other hazards. And then, you'll get a couple power-ups that make you immune to fall damage and flat damage from flying enemies. Add to that, orbiting barrier repros, little mechanical familiars that follow you around, that can block shots. And using the Armatort arm piece that erases enemy shots with its charge attack. Or hell, get the power-up that boosts the power of your arm piece, and you don't even have to charge to erase shots anymore. Ah yes, I feel like being invincible today. Keep in mind that you won't be starting the game with every upgrade available to you. You unlock them by using soul chips, which are dropped by flashing enemies. Purchased upgrades become available for pickup in future playthroughs. Your base health and energy will also be pretty low when you first start the game, so don't feel bad if you feel like the game can't be beaten early on. You will be very stunted in terms of power when you first start. It just makes it all the more satisfying when after fighting your hardest, you finally finish off the final level and hear that glorious ending theme. Now is that a good segue into talking about the soundtrack or what? The soundtrack was composed by Brandon Cityfires Ellis. Let me tell you what I want to do with Mr. Ellis. I want to take him out to Walmart and buy him one of those big-ass Lego sets, like a Harry Potter castle or something. Then I want to take him to dinner at a local Chinese buffet, where they have crab meat wrapped in bacon and the best coconut shrimp I've ever eaten. Then, as we're watching the sunset together, I'll lean over and whisper into his ear, "Permafrost is my favorite track from 20XX. Go to Bandcamp. Buy this bomb-ass soundtrack. After you've beaten 20XX a bunch of times and unlocked everything, you might be thinking that your time with the game is over. Hell no, there's a ton of other stuff to do. Daily and weekly challenges are more difficult modes that remove your base stat boosts and use a scoring system based on enemies destroyed, efficiency when fighting bosses, and speed. Aim for a high score on the leaderboards. There's multiplayer if you're into that. Insert obligatory YouTuber comment about not having any friends here. I'm dying. Another thing you could try is speedrunning. This game lends itself very well to speedrunning. I managed to beat the game in under 28 minutes for the achievement. It was massively gratifying until I looked online and saw that completion time can be as low as 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Thanks for the inferiority complex. There are a couple of DLC characters too, Draco and Hawk. I bought Draco, but I wasn't 100% sold on his playstyle. It's something new you can play if you desire. And there's Defiant mode, a mode which allows you to add modifiers. But I'll tell you the only modifier that matters. I am going to tell you how to experience absolute power. You use the Endless modifier. Play your cards right, and your strength, speed, and durability will be unmatched. Watch the game work up a sweat as it tries desperately to slow your progress. You are Superman, and the game is Tiny Tim, feebly tapping you with his walking stick. Enjoy the power trip. I sure did. And then go back to normal mode and get your ass kicked because you're not used to being mortal. Oh no, 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 no! Fuck! Did I seriously just do that? Get the fuck up there! No! Oh, this piece of shit. Just... Motherfuck. Get out of the way, I can't see! Oh my god. Just get it. Just fucking get it. Wow. Just let me the fuck out! Fucking icicles can't even reach the turrets! Ow! No! Get out of the fucking way! I can't see! I can't believe it. I'm too Thank God. Thank God. We'll just look at this situation. Motherfucker! We got a problem here. Dude? You gotta be shitting me. And that's that. Out of the 800-something games that I own on Steam, 20XX is in my top 10 favorites. Oh fuck, it's actually almost 1,000. I have a problem. I actually recommended 20XX to a buddy after playing it myself. He bought it soon after and thanked me for letting him know about it. That's why I enjoy making these videos. I get to let people know about pure gaming experiences that aren't tainted by the bullshit of AAA publishers. Chris King chose to make 20XX because he wanted to make the game of his dreams before having to worry about supporting a family. If you asked EA why they made the most recent Star Wars game, they'd look at you like you were a fucking idiot. And then they'd ask why you haven't pre-ordered the latest Battlefield. The point is, please, spend your time and money on games that are made out of love for the craft, not out of love for money. 20XX is available on Steam, PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch for a very reasonable price. Is it better than The Witcher 3? No. But it's better than that piece of shit Mighty No. 9, I'll tell you that for free. Thank you so much for watching. This was a game that I instantly knew I was going to cover when I first played it. Here's the thing though. I want lots of people to know about the games I cover here because they deserve it. But that can't happen without your help. So please, like, share, and subscribe. Let the message be heard that there are other, better games out there than AAA garbage. I'll be doing something a little different for my next video. Something very close to my heart. So I hope you'll stick around for that. This is A Skeleton, signing out.